Okay, when you study calculus, you're going to be given a whole set of limit laws about what you can and what can't do. We're really trying to approach this in an intuitive way. And what does the limit say? It says the limit, it says get close to 3/4. Now, again, I want to remind you, getting close to 3/4, there's a right side and there's a left side. But the bottom line is you're never going to touch 3/4. But I think you know what happens. When someone says get close to something but don't touch it, they're going to eventually start touching that thing. All right? So let's talk about what happens over here if I do touch it. If I do touch it, on the bottom, I want to write this down for if I touched it, you would get 12 times 9/16. This is touching, minus 25 times 3/4, and then plus 12. Let's go to town in this over here. What do you get? Well, let's see. You can get 27/4 minus 75/4 plus 36. Oh, I'm sorry, not 36. Sorry about that. That's not correct. 48/4. Let's see. Did I do that right, first of all? Let's see. 4 goes into 12 3 times. You get 4 there. And you get 27/4, 75/4, and 48. All right, let's go to town on this one. 27 minus 75, that's 68. 48 minus 48, oh, you get 0. That's bad news, by the way. I'll tell you why. You can't divide by 0. But let me repeat this. We're really not touching 3/4, so we don't have to worry about that. So what I want to do is talk about, I don't think plugging in such a good idea at this stage. All right, we got problems over there. Anyway, the limit laws wouldn't allow me to do it anyway. Here's the deal, though. We're going to try to factor the top and the bottom. And something nice is going to happen, by the way. Let's put this down. And I'm pretty sure it's going to go pretty smoothly, though. 4x, 3x. Let's see, 3 and 4. Minus, minus. Let me just check it. You get 12x squared. Works beautifully. Minus 16 minus 9 is minus 25. And you get plus 12. That works nice. Let's do the top. 4x and 2x. And then what do you get? Well, let's see. You get 3 and 1. And let's see. It looks like minus plus. Let's just check it. That gives me 4x times 2x, 8x squared. That worked beautifully. Get 4 minus 6, which is minus 2x. Yeah, works great. All right, so I want to point out, if you're looking at this factor over here, and you get close to 3/4 over there, and actually think about touching it, those are the factors that would become 0. But let me guarantee you this, though. We're not going to touch 3/4. So these factors over here are not 0. They're never 0. If we're not going to touch 3/4, they'd never be 0. So what are you left off with now? Something much easier to deal with, all right? Now, when I say it's easy to deal with, yeah, it appears that I'm touching things. So if you get close to 3/4, I want to point out this thing on top would get close to 3/2 plus 1, which is 5/2. And if you did this here and got close to 3/4, you would get 9/4 minus 16/4, which would be minus 7/4. All right, we're getting close to that. That doesn't look right to me. So what I want to do is I want to rewrite that, oops, as 5/2 divided by minus 7/4, which is the same thing as 5/2 times minus 4/7. And what does that give me? Minus 10/7. All right? Look at the key, and we're looking at that answer. Thank you.